Hey, what's up guys? I hope everything is going well and that you are fit and healthy. As always, today's video is going to be a completely different video, but I do want you to watch it from the beginning to the end to get the most value. Now, I'm a little sick. You might hear that from my voice, but that doesn't mean I don't want to make a video. I want to get what is on my mind. I want to get that out. All right. So the title of this video is Bleeding on Others. Now, I want to speak about bleeding on others because I feel like we as human beings, we don't move on, right? There's things that happen to us, whether it's personal, maybe a boyfriend or girlfriend left you, or they cheated on you, or, they passed away. Anything that happened in the relationship now is gone, right? You are single, you've lost that person. That is quite a deep scar. It could also be a job that you've lost. You've maybe spent many years, you have all the experience in that specific field, and all of a sudden the company just closed down and you have nothing. Financially, you're going to now struggle because you can't seem to find a new job. That also leaves a deep cut. Financially, you might have issues and you're struggling, and that also is just cuts everywhere on your body. All right. Maybe physically you are overweight and you're struggling and you've tried all the diets out there, but mentally you just can't get to the point where you stick to a plan and you're just struggling to lose the weight. You don't necessarily need a six-pack or anything like that. You just want to lose weight. You just want to be normal, in a sense, like you're normal. Not that you're not, but in your mind, it feels like everyone's judging you for the way you look. So if I could just lose some weight, I'll be one of them, I'll be normal. And that leaves a deep scar as well. Now, all those scars that we have, and I say we because I go through the same thing as you do, all those deep scars that we have, they bleed, all right? They bleed. And if we do not fix those scars, if we do not heal those scars, if we do not take care of those scars and heal, fix that problem, the next job that we go into, the next relationship that we go into, the next diet that we follow, we will bleed on those people because it's not healed yet. All right? Let's use an example. Let's say you're in a relationship and you've been cheated on. Now you don't trust men or women. You don't trust them because you've been cheated on and it hurts and you can't get over the fact. You hate men and women, obviously. So now you get into this new relationship and it's a beautiful woman or a guy and you are happy, everything's going well. However, you have still not healed from that problem that existed, obviously. So now you don't trust that person. Now that person might be the most trustworthy person in the world. But because you have issues, because you have that scar, you are not healed. You are bleeding on that person. You distrust them, if that is a word, distrust. You don't trust them, okay? And you are insecure about this relationship and you ask a lot of questions and you don't want them to go out a specific time and you don't want this and you don't want that because you are afraid that happens to you again. You're not healed. And then that person inevitably will also leave your life. That person will walk out. That person that's actually super trustworthy, that would have been a perfect match, has now also left because you pushed them away, because you're not healed. You bled on them, okay? And they can try as much as they want to try and save and fix this for you, but no one else can fix it but you. Same with a job. You might go to a new job and, you might be, in this job, but now, for instance, you're not giving everything you want or everything you got. Because in your mind, you're thinking, they're going to probably retrench me in the next 2-3 years anyway, or they'll probably get a younger, newer version, or someone that's smarter, or someone that has a better degree, or someone that has more experience. And so when you are there, you're not physically giving everything you got for that job. You're half-assing it, And that will cause people to then eventually decide, listen, this guy's not giving everything he got, so I'm just going to let him go. Because he's not doing the best, to be honest. And then they let you go. And then in your mind, you were right. Because then they let you go because, that's just what people do in your mind. But it was you. It was you all along. You had the scars. Last one also, the diet. If you are going on this diet, in your head, you know, or you think, because you haven't made any other, diets work, this specific one that you're on is not going to work too, because you already decided that it's not going to work. All right? You have to heal and fix yourself deep inside. You need to find out what it is. Now, I'm not saying that it's going to be easy. You probably need to see someone. You might even have to, talk about it, go deeper in that. Maybe it's things that you've experienced in your childhood. It could be anything. It could be something recent, of course. But you need to talk, and you need to figure this out, and you need to heal that pain inside, that scar that's bleeding. You need to heal that. And in order for you to move on and to get that better job and to lose the weight and to get a boyfriend and girlfriend or a wife and start a family one day, you have to heal those scars so you can stop bleeding on the other people. It's so necessary. And I feel really strongly about this because I think in my life, the last, say, 5-6 years, I've been bleeding on so many people just by my own insecurities of thinking that I'm not good enough, or people that have left my life and I blamed myself, thinking it's me, it's I'm the one, and basically sabotaging every single other relationship or job or fitness plan just because I don't think I'm good enough. But you need to go deep inside. Let's say this: once your back is against the wall, that's it. There's nothing else, nothing out there you can change. The only thing that you now have left to change is you. That's all. You can only change you, the way you see things. You need to heal yourself. Forget about that person, forget about that job, forget about the diet plan, forget about everything. Just focus on you. A month, a few months, a year. Just be alone and think about it. Because if you don't, you're going to live 20, 30, 40 years with the same blood bleeding on everyone in this world, blaming everyone in this world, and sabotaging your whole life. And by the time you're 70, 80 years old and you're on your deathbed, what are you going to say? The same thing. No, life is so unfair. This, that. I would hate for you to look back at life and be disappointed and almost regret not fixing and healing yourself and believing that there are people out there. Listen, just from a relationship standpoint, there are 7 billion people in this world. There are people out there that are trustworthy, loyal, loving, people that you can actually trust, people that you can give your heart to and say, here, have it. And they will protect it with all of their might. But you have to find them. And in order to do that, you have to have patience. And you have to open up your heart. Yes, someone might come in and stab it and rip it open again. But then you just have to go back to the drawing board. Heal that heart. Know that someone else will come. Plus, no one wants a heart that's just perfect. The heart that's full of scars, bleeding, scars, and then it heals and bleed and scars and it heals again. That damaged, broken, scarred heart, that's what people want. They don't want this boring, neat heart because there's no character in that. You have to go through basically hell and come back, and that's the person that they want. That's the Roche they need, for instance, right? I wouldn't even be talking to you here, sharing this knowledge if I haven't gone through shit, okay? So that's what I mean by go through it. If you haven't gone through any tragedy, then people just don't relate. Find the scar, heal the scar, and move forward. Move on. All right, guys, if you want to talk about anything that we have spoken on this video, or you maybe want to see what plans I have to offer, you can check out my website at www.rk400fitness.com. There's a website that will explain everything to you. There's a video that you can check out as well. You can click on testimonials. It'll give you all the clients that I've helped, as well as the about to see more about me. You can then email me at rk400fitness@gmail.com, where we can have a little discussion, see how I can help you, of course. Please leave a comment down below so that we can, see what it is, your comment, statement, a question, anything. I want to answer. I want to see what you have to say down there. Remember to like and subscribe. It really does help to have people subscribe and like this video. It just goes on, and share it as well so people can hear this, people that you think might want to hear this. And yeah, just the last thing, guys. If you don't heal yourself, you will bleed on others. Like the title of this video, you will bleed on other people. And if you keep bleeding on other people, yes, they might get over it. That's fine. But you, how are you going to get over it? How are you going to move forward if you keep on bleeding on other people, and those people will run away? They'll leave you because they don't want that blood on their hands. Clean yourself, heal yourself, all right? Make sure that those scars that you have, you carry it with you. And you have, you carry it with honor because it's yours. No one else has gone through those things, okay? So use that scars, use it as motivation to move forward and to change the world. Because not everyone has the same scars that you have, but the ones that you have, you can share that with the world, and some people might relate to you, and you can help them. You can help them heal their scars. That's really, really, really important. Okay? So I hope you found something useful in this video. If there's any questions, you know where to find me. Otherwise, have a beautiful day, and we'll talk soon. Cheers.